my grandfather told me, you ain't gonna be shit. You just gonna be like your brothers. That was my motivation for everything I did. Cause all my brothers got in trouble. They was with the law and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I was just different. I didn't do drugs. I didn't drink. So I told myself I'm gonna be better. So I joined the Marine Corps. I joined the Marine Corps right out of high school. In high school, I went to Wright Tech. I went to Stamford High for a day.
It wasn't
One day.
For you?
I didn't know what any classes was. All we did, cause I was always with the older guys. They went and got a 6-pack of beer, and we was drinking it in the building. That was crazy.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
You talking about Stamford High is wild now?
Yeah. Well,
Y'all old motherfuckers is different.
like I said, I went to school. I went to high school in '78.
Damn.
Whoa!
Put in the work, no humble flex. And talk of the town, you see who next. They on checkers, I'm on chess. Had to hit her with the X. XenHouse.
This is the XenHouse Podcast. This is episode 34.
Wow, 34?
We here.
We moving, fellas.
We here.
That's it.
It's your boy, the one and only Des Hines.
It's your boy A. Joe.
Ross B.
Ay. Today, y'all, we got a very, very special guest. A legend. Somebody
Town legend.
Town legend. This is somebody that has been an inspiration to all three of us.
Plus
and
more.
many folks in this town of Stamford. The one and only Jimmie J.
Jimmie J.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Jay.
It's good to see you guys.
We
man.
are here.
Appreciate you
Finally
coming.
Thank
made
you for
it.
coming through, Jimmie J.
Man, you know that. All you gotta do is call. I'm here.
We had to get you on here, man. You've seen a lot. You've done a lot for us. We can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us from high school till now. It's beyond what we can express.
Since before high school.
Way before, yeah. We know
Yeah.
Jimmie J way before high school, but
Yeah.
Y'all making me feel like I'm old, right?
I mean, you are. the fuck?
Well, first of all, you laughing way too hard.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I didn't even say the joke.
You laugh too hard. Come on,
The
Ross.
crazy thing is Ross is actually the oldest out of the three of us.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, that is crazy, yo. I would
Wow.
think Thick Neck over here would be
Oh,
older
wow.
than everybody,
Shit.
yo. Yeah, look at you can't put your hand on your neck.
Oh
That's
my
bad,
gosh,
yo.
that's kind of crazy, but we ain't
Nah.
gonna go there.
Whoa!
Yeah, right, definitely not. But I appreciate you guys calling me up, man. I mean, you guys, I remember you guys when you Stanford High, Stanford Youth. You guys done a lot, yo. You've been around. I mean, I can say when you guys come to the school, like, yo, you want to talk about some legends? These guys right here.
Yeah,
Appreciate
You
that.
guys are doing good for yourselves, I'm just proud to be part of it. That's all.
yeah.
Right.
I
Appreciate
would
that.
say that, like, more than a lot of the guys who worked in Stanford High, or even like at the Yearwood Center and other places, right? You've seen our growth from the time we were freshmen or even earlier than that to now us having jobs and Alex having a whole starting five.
Three.
Oh,
Hey,
well,
that's part.
He
That's
trying
part
to
of,
jump the gun.
That's part of a starting five. Don't worry about
My-
it.
He coming, more coming
right?
soon.
And like, it's just like, I know from when coaches went back, right? So like, I've had coaches from Albany who went to Stanford High to try to recruit, and they would always say, yeah, we spoke to this guy, he was working at Stanford High. They couldn't remember the name, but they're like, yeah, he's a little bit shorter, bald head, glasses, and I'm like, oh, Jimmie J.
Oh, milk dud.
Yeah, oh, biscuit head. So like, I'm like,
Oh, we doing names like that now? Is this what we really doing here,
you
yo?
see that? So,
Wow, yo.
and I'm always like, yeah, like, of course that's the person that you should be talking to because he knows, like
Yep.
us, more than just athletics, like just having conversations and stuff and making jokes all the time. And I would say you're probably one of the guys that allowed us to have fun while we were still in school.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if shit hit the fan, Jimmie J would set
Hold
you
on, hold
straight.
on. We're not gonna get to that yet.
Well, all right.
Don't get to that yet.
Sorry.
I just want the people to
Is this
know.
PG?
No.
Nah.
Go the
Because he said
fuck
shit.
off.
I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure.
he's always
Go the
person.
fuck off in here.
Go the fuck off.
You just
Yeah,
an
he
angry
radical.
guy, yo. You've been angry ever since I known you, yo.
I'm not angry.
Why are you mad?
I
Tell me
just-
why you mad.
I'm not mad.
I know why you mad.
I don't hold nothing back.
I know why you
You're supposed
mad.
to let it go.
Why is he mad?
Because his nose too damn big.
Whoa.
His is a centimeter wider, so we.
See,
No,
you see
but-
the deflection?
No, why you
It's
going
not
like that now,
deflection.
man?
You see the
My
deflection?
nose ain't too
Are
big.
you hating on him right now?
I'm
Stop.
not hating. We
Sound like
measured.
a
Hate me now.
We measured.
You are
But I
hating.
won't stop now.
Did we not measure?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you, Dad.
Anyways,
Thank you, Dad.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I see that.
For the people that don't know, we just want to, talk about who Jimmie J is. So you're from Stamford. Can you just give us a rundown where you're from and
Well, you know,
how you ended up knowing us and how we ended
well,
up?
that's the easy part. I mean, I'm from Georgia originally.
Okay.
I came up here when I was 5 years old. My mom moved up here. And I come from a big family, 4 boys, 4 girls. So I come from a very big family. But Stamford, we call it home now, but the things we do here is just mingle. I mean, I grew up interacting with people my entire life, These guys showed me how to do it. A guy named Buddy McCrae and Grellin McDowell, they used to tell me all the time, you got to give back. They was a lot older than me, I wanted to play basketball. They were teaching me the game, actually. One taught me to go right hand, the other one taught me to go left, so I couldn't please neither one of them. So, and I was giving back because I always saw them in the community center on the South End, always helping other kids out, come on in the gym, I'm going to help you, I mean, they didn't have to, and they didn't, they didn't ask for nothing, but they were just there as community, leaders. So, and that's why I started doing it, I grew up, like I said, every year I would go back to Georgia. I come from the town where I pick cotton out in the fields with the man. So
I don't think they heard what you said.
They don't understand.
They understand?
They don't
repeat that.
heard what he said he was doing.
People think that was
I was back in the day.
a long time
300
ago.
years ago.
Yeah,
So-
back in the day, I was out there on the field picking cotton, peas, all the things, for the man. My great grandfather owned a small little shack and a little farm. He raised pigs on that farm, so every summer my mom would send us back down there. And the old folks, you can't wear sneakers because you can't wear them out because you got to keep them for the next year.
Right.
So my great grandfather was that way. He always kept everything like to himself and always kept going and going and going. So but that's who I am. I'm a guy who gives back. I don't all thing I said for everybody. Respect me, I respect you back.
Absolutely.
And respect goes a long way. You don't have to, take the respect. You got to earn it.
Yeah.
Everything we do here, we earn.
Yep.
My grandfather told me, as I was coming up, my brothers, they was all doing their thing. He would tell me, you ain't gonna be shit. That was my motivation for everything I did. Cause he always said, you ain't gonna be shit. You just gonna be like your brothers. Cause all my brothers got in trouble. They was with the law and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I was just different. I didn't do drugs. I didn't drink. But he kept telling me, you ain't gonna be shit. So I told myself that I'm gonna be better. So I joined the Marine Corps. I joined the Marine Corps right out of high school. In high school, I went to Right Tech. I went to Stamford High for a day.
It wasn't
One
for
day.
you?
You were that outlier though. You separated yourself. from
Yeah,
your
that one day, I went to Stamford High and I didn't know what any classes was. All we did, because I was always with the older guys. They went and got a 6-pack of beer, and we was drinking it in the building.
Oh wow.
So
You knew that wasn't
That
for
was
you?
crazy. That was crazy.
That was
That's
crazy.
what it was.
Yeah.
You talking about Stamford High is wild now?
Yeah. Well, that
Y'all old motherfuckers is different.
was. Oh, they were definitely different.
They're different.
They were different, yo.
Drinking
Yeah.
in the school?
Yeah, in the school. They didn't care. Like I said, I went to school. I went to high school in 78.
Damn.
79. Whoa! 79, man.
79.
Yes. The fuck, man? It would make me jump on you, Dad.
Hey, I want.
You got asthma. Yeah, the asthma will kick in
Asthma
real
stuff.
You
good.
want some eye drops? Your eyes looking dry.
They looking dry like Jimmie J's age.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was good.
But I went to high school. Then I said, I went home and told my mom I can't go there. She said, well, I said, Mom, if I go there, I'm not graduate. Strict like that.
Wow.
She said, what you want to do? I said, let me go to Right Tech. I didn't know anybody over there. Found out one of my best friends went there, so when him and I went there, and I played basketball. I ran cross country. I number 3 in the state of Connecticut, running 3 miles. So I got a scholarship to Quinnipiac Act.
Okay. Talk to him.
Yeah, I got a scholarship, but I only went for a semester. Because before Quinnipiac Act looked like it did now, it was in the woods.
Ah.
And them people in the woods wasn't playing.
They different.
Okay.
They different, totally different. I went for a semester. I said, Ma, it ain't for me.
Okay.
So I dropped out of college, got a job, and a year later I was in the Marine Corps.
So what from the job to Marines, what happened within that year that made you want
I
to?
just figured I wanted to try something else, because I was a mama's boy. My mom, I was the oldest boy. out of 8 kids, I got 3 sisters older than me, then it was me, then my younger sibling. So I always tell my mom, like, Mom, I got to do something different, I got to do something. And I always depend on my mom for everything, So if my mom said do this, I cleaned the house, washed the dishes, did all my brothers them chores. Because like I said, I was a mama's boy, so I always tell myself, I got to do something for me. So I said, so one of my friends, Greg Void, him and I was going downtown, and I bet him $1, he bet me $1 he wouldn't join. So we went in there, we joined the Marine Corps for $1.
Wow.
I got $1. I got $1. I got $1.
And it changed your whole life.
Wait, time out. You know what I just realized? Jimmie J was in the Marines, right? He was a security guard at Stamford High when we were there. He could have easily fucked up everybody.
Oh, everybody had it. Look.
What was that?
One more time. Look.
No, I putting two and two together.
He's
But the people, but he didn't ever put nobody out like that I know of.
Well,
yeah, but he could
He
have.
said, well,
I mean, it wasn't about that, Like I said, I did 8 years in the Marine Corps. My last tour of duty was Operation Desert Storm.
okay.
So,
I said that. There's a storm, bro.
Yeah, so I was in Desert Storm, and Desert Storm was life-changing for me. Because when you see dead bodies and stuff, and I mean, Saddam Hussein, when you see people shooting at you, people ask me the same question. Yo, you kill people? I said, and I put it plainly. They shot at me, I shot back at them, they stopped shooting.
That's it.
That's all I know. Okay? I don't know who shot who, but I know they stopped and we kept shooting.
Right.
So that was it. I mean,
Was that like, so since that, right, because it seems like throughout your life, you've always kind of gone through something and then you said, you know what, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. This isn't for, we asked them for how drinking. Nah, this ain't for me. So do you feel like because you kept taking right turns and you wasn't going left is a different way. But we ain't gonna talk
We're not going to talk about that.
You kept going right. You kept going right. Like, do you feel like it was mom or was it you that kind of said, you know what, this is the right path for me. This is the right path for me. And then how did the Marine Corps change that?
well, actually, I saw a lot of my friends going left.
Okay.
I didn't want to do what they was doing,
Right.
Cause I did weed my 9th grade year, and I couldn't play basketball because I feel like everybody's going faster than me. I'm like, I know I'm faster than that slow motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
It's like Desmond running, until you get asthma.
That's crazy.
Then you got to slow down.
Hey, the
That's
asthma will
crazy.
get you.
That's crazy.
That shit really happened though.
It is though.
That shit
He's
really
going fast, and all of a sudden,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, right. So,
Need that.
but I saw a lot of my friends going left, and that wasn't what I wanted to do. And like I said, I wanted to make sure my mom know that I am the son that's going to do right by her.
Right.
So, with that being said, I said, you know what, I got to do better. Like I said, I joined the Marine Corps, and in the Marine Corps, it changed me because it was still a lot of them people who didn't believe who we are. I had about 6 fights. I got my ass whipped twice, but I whooped his ass afterwards, though. Because, after you get beat up, first thing your boy say, yo, they're going to do to whoop your ass. y'all act shit on real quick.
Right.
You got to throw it on
You're like, yo, there you go, right there, yo. He going to take your lunch.
Yeah.
So, I said, all right, yo, he got me. I can admit, when you get your ass whipped, you got to admit that shit,
Most people can.
You got to man up.
Yeah.
So we was out doing some training ops in the woods, and so I said, I got to get them back, yo, because y'all keep fucking with me. So we out there. I know I can't beat them straight up. And I'm from the streets. I'm from the streets of Stamford.
From around the way.
I'm from the streets, yo. Like I said, I ain't want to fight the dude. Your boys be egging stuff on.
Right.
Yo, Jay, there you go. Yo, Sergeant Jay, he gonna fuck you up out here. So I said, all right. So we doing ops. I see a big tree trunk laying down. I grab it, and he's right behind me. I laid him out with it.
That's it.
I said, yo, I told you I was gonna get you from around the way.
That's it.
You got me today. It ain't over till I get mine back. That's how I live.
Right.
So I got court martial. I got rank taken away from me, but it was all good. I said, all right, but we good now though.
Yeah.
was
You feel like
worth
you
it.
got you got it back.
Payback, bitch.
Yeah, I was in Operation Desert Storm. I tackled this sergeant who was a reserve. He was talking big talk before we went over there, talking about when you guys get there, some of you guys are not gonna make it back and everything. He was a reserve. I did 7 years of active, so I already know what's going on.
Yeah.
So we get there, and also we get rounds coming down. The first day we get there, and he's dancing all around, and I go and tackle him to save his life.
Right.
And I got court-martialed because he told me I assaulted him, and everybody else seen the difference. I said, no, what it is, yo.
Yeah.
Some people don't appreciate the value.
Because it was the skin tone.
Right.
It was the melatonin.
People don't realize that you went through a lot of that.
I went through a lot of racial stuff. We had this one dude told every black joke in America, everyone, and people just laughed. I said, don't worry about it, I'm gonna get you. I was 130 pounds soaking wet, so I hit him with my E2, with my shovel, dead in the mouth, took all his face off.
Wow.
I said, tell another joke. Nobody
told
Nobody else told a joke.
But the thing is, all these stories, right? When you see Jimmie J at Stamford High, you would never know.
Never know.
That is a prime example of you don't just be fucking with people.
Don't fuck with people. You just never know.
Because you don't know. The smile.
And he's always
might
having
fool
a
you.
good time.
Yeah, the smile will get you.
I believe in, treating people with respect. Like I said, you guys know me from Stamford High.
Yeah.
I'm always joking, clowning, having fun. And that's what it's all about. I believe as a coach, I've been coaching for over 35 years. I just retired from Stamford High.
Congrats,
coaching,
man.
for 20 years of coaching.
Congrats. Blessing.
It ain't fun no more. That's why I had to stop. The kids aren't the same. They don't respect each other.
It starts in the home, yo.
Well,
parents.
It does. Well, Dad's parents were good because they only live right across the street from the school.
And
He was still late.
there's the ass whooping waiting.
It's still late.
And he's still late.
I wasn't late to practice. I was late to school.
No, but for respect though, working in a high school, I've been in high school 25 years now as security. And I don't see a little bit of everything. I don't see the good kids, the bad kids, and the ugly kids. Today kids walk in there and the parents like, could you keep an eye on them? I said, what you want me to do?
Right.
I said, you're not telling them nothing at home. So what you want me to kick their ass here? But you're not kicking their ass at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to be friends at home.
Yeah. One kid told me, I swear, on everything I love, the kid told me, me and my mom smoke every day.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So where's the respect factor now?
Yeah.
Who's who?
Now you're on the same level.
Exactly. Like I tell the kid, I said, look, we cool, you here, and I'm going to be here. I got a job to do every day. We cool, I'm going to laugh with you, but when I got to do my job, I got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing here. There's a certain level.
Respect.
Respect.
You play around until you turn up.
Until it's time.
And then everyone want to panic when the big black guy go the fuck off.
Who's the big black guy?
All of us.
Oh.
Apparently.
I don't know.
Apparently.
First of all, Ross ain't never been big, yo. Come on,
Hey,
yo.
are you sleeping on Ross, yo?
No,
I ain't big,
He's
yo.
not. Daz is black, yes. But you? That's another story, cuz.
Who got a shovel? I'm going to get Jimmie.
You telling jokes.
No.
You telling
Tree
jokes.
trunk.
No.
Yeah, come back around.
Yeah, but that's what it is. But you guys are different, though, man. Honestly, and I respect that. I respect that your generation, because you guys came up before all this disrespect and all this. I can do all by myself program.
Let me stop you real quick. We got ass whoopings. That's why.
That is true.
We got ass whoopings. Parents, stop doing ass whoopings.
Yeah, because Becky said, "Don't hit your child."
And Becky got the kids.
That same
Her
Becky.
own kids.
Going off.
It going on.
I hear you, brother.
That's the
Going
problem.
off, yo.
You look at these kids now. There's no security at home. Everybody want to be friends. That
is,
friendship,
man.
when it comes to parenting, it's life or death at this point now.
It really is, man. And the are the worst, honestly.
That's
Today in school are the worst. You know?
talking reckless.
Oh, reckless is an understatement. Like, for example, a lot of guys use the N-word. I don't use the N-word at all.
Talk to him.
You know?
I can't say
no matter
that.
no matter who you are, I got a bunch of friends to this day. If they say, yo, JJ, I say, oh, first of all, let's stop that. I'm nobody in. Nobody. If you're going to talk to me like that, we done talking. Plain and simple. I'm walking
Now,
away.
can you explain exactly why? Because we have friends that are the same way.
Absolutely
They're
not.
like, I'm not, and nobody's in, first of
Nobody.
all.
And we get corrected in our group chat if we say it.
Yeah. Me personally, I know when to say it, when not. I don't say the N-word in front of folks that aren't like that. And I use it sometimes compared to some other people that use it all the time. But I feel like, for me personally, I use it because it was a word that was used, to put us down.
Yeah.
And
We flipped it and made it into.
But I can see the other side too, where if we continue to use it, it's always going to be a word that they feel they can use as well.
But who can use the word though? See, that's the way you got to ask yourself. Who can use it? If you, for example, like I tell my example to all the kids in school, you got a white friend, right? He come to the hood.
And he say that.
And he say the N-word. So he say that N-word. So whose side you on now if they jump him?
Right.
So whose side you go to now?
Right.
You're going to go, because you invited your boy down.
Right.
So now he just got his ass whooped for using the N-word. And if you fight, now your boy's going to jump on you or jump on him. Now who you going with?
Right.
I tell that all the time. I say, now,
that's a good analogy.
Well, you got to make a decision.
Yeah.
So every time you hear a white person use the N-word, how are they using it? My thing is, I don't care how you use it. It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Regardless.
People say, nah, S-E-R or No matter how you pronounce it, it still means the same.
The same thing.
So are you bringing yourself down? Because our ancestors,
they went through some.
That's right. They went through it.
People think they're going through stuff right now.
10 times worse.
Yeah. So that's what you gotta explain to them, yo.
Yep.
Like today, my daughter doesn't use that word at all. A lot of my family don't use it either. Cause like I said, we all been there. We've been there. I
firsthand.
Yep. I was born in 1963.
In Georgia.
Augusta, Georgia. Backwood, nothing but heat. Nothing but heat and pig slop.
So you have a different understanding and not appreciation, but like, okay, let me take a step back because this isn't what it is.
No.
And I've kind of started doing that myself, like getting away from that word, period. And we're trying to teach these two, but it's a slow process, but it's gonna get there.
My numbers have decreased, especially I have a white fiance, soon to be married in a month. Italian. I'm so sorry. Italian.
White or Italian, man? Which one is it? She white or Italian?
She both.
She both.
I know she going off.
She going off there. It's Italian.
Mess
that up.
Ooh, until you get home, it's on.
There was one time we were at a wedding and they were playing Grease music, and I'm like, she expected me to dance with her. I'm like, Miranda, I can't do this. Like, I was like, come on. She goes, I'm white.
Whoa.
We're like, all right,
says, I'm white.
She was like, I'm
little ass arms, Miranda.
I was like,
love you, Miranda.
Shit, she right. I mean, I gotta figure it out.
Hey, Des.
I don't use it in front of her at all. But I would love to get to the point where I don't use it at all.
Same. I need
to
work
what
on
you're
that.
saying. I think a lot of people don't hear that stuff, and I think that would be, that'll help the cause.
It works if you all work together. Like you said, he's trying to work with you because I know it's a slow process. And he got to use cards and shit. He got to use cards and shit to get your sound it out.
Pierre, sonny.
We don't have all day.
I don't know how he is now. But
I'm better now, boy. I read every night.
Boy, reading out loud, he used to be like,
you killing the cat in the hat, huh?
Yo, back when you could wear do-rags in school, I used to be that kid with the do-rag on talking about some the fish.
You remember that? At one point,
it was our year was the last year.
For the not our culture, but our era, when we were at Stamford High, it used to be the baggy jeans, Jabot jeans, and the uptown.
The jerseys.
No strap though, uptown lows.
Lows.
You see what I'm saying?
Lows, yeah. They got
white tees, and dudes used to come to
4X tees.
The two-tone do-rags.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now it's like it's completely different.
Yeah, I mean, they dress different now. I mean, they dress. First of all, I don't know who came up with the idea with the tight jeans. Mm-hmm. How you sag tight jeans?
Yeah, like, what's the point?
Right, exactly. What's the point of sagging tight jeans?
Folks don't even realize
where sagging come from.
What sagging come from?
No, some of them do, but they don't care.
They don't give a
I know they don't care until if they in the yard, they gonna care.
Oh, they definitely gonna care in the yard.
So they need to figure that out.
It's just bad, yo. It's bad the way these kids be saying. I said, yo, for real, yo. I told one kid, just pull your shit off.
At that point, you might as well.
They down to here. Pull your shit. Yo, you know what? Just pull your shit off. Don't even worry about it no more.
That makes no sense, yo.
One kid, I said, yo, I ain't looking at your ass, but you got a shit stains on your shit, yo. How you gonna sag and you got a shit stain? And the girls are talking about you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on, yo.
That's different.
Dirty and doodoo, but
Yeah, it is, man.
I think
But
it's that time.
talking about sportsmen, when you guys were there for sportsmen, you guys was 100% in. No matter what you guys did, yo. Y'all was 100% in track, football, basketball. You guys was all in.
That's all.
Today, these kids, man, they just want a uniform.
Half and half.
They
Trying to
just
look
wanna
cool.
say-
Yeah, they
Play.
just want to say they play. Yeah, they want to be cool. You can't be cool and play,
Yeah.
you know?
You gotta scrap and get after it. I got one more question before we get to the questions. The physical aspect of the Marine training. Can you talk to me about that?
Well, Marine Corps, first of all, they got to brainwash you. So they get to that way. Once they brainwash you, tell you can do anything. Like, when I went in, they like, you can run through that wall. I was like, I could? You know, they brainwash you, try to get you to be individual where you can do anything you put your mind to. It's all about mindset, you know, and
We just talked about
We just talked about mindset.
yeah, but I mean, that's what it is. I mean, my thing was, I was 130 pounds, soaking wet. And I always say this, and I hate saying it like this. If that white boy can do 8 push-ups, I'm doing 9. My thing was to do one better than the next guy in line.
Right.
You know, so I always push myself to that limit. But the physical part of getting up every morning at 5 o'clock, doing push-ups, running 5 miles, then you go on a 23-mile hike with a 60-pound backpack on and your weapon. I mean, it's stuff like that, you know, that make you think like, can I do this shit, yo? Or do I just want to quit? And I always tell myself, if I quit, when am I gonna go home and tell people?
Right.
Oh man, you dropped out, man. You ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know. So you gotta push yourself to the limit, no matter what service it is. But I always say Marine Corps is the best. I think the best is the Navy SEAL or snipers, because I did sniper school. I dropped out.
It's a different level.
That's a whole different level.
Different level.
They put you out there in the middle of the woods with a compass, a bottle of water, and a knife and said, find your way home. I said, motherfucker, what are street lights?
Right.
Ain't no street lights, man. I'm used to street lights out here, yo.
Right.
You know, but yeah, it's different. But after you do that, you feel good about yourself. I made it. I'm one of the few that made it. You know, because when you come home, people look at you different.
Right.
Because you stand different and you talk different.
Absolutely.
When I got through with boot camp, I was going through the airport, and the respect factor of everybody talking to you, like, how you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for serving. I'm like, damn. Yeah. I mean, I'm like, damn, I did all that. You know, once you get in there, once you get in the Marine Corps, it's like a regular job. You do training, you go, like, my job was military police when I was in there. So I was in charge of the police and all the barracks and everything. So it was good, you know, and I got to meet a lot of people. I got to meet a lot of people. You get to travel. I don't see parts of the world that I would have never went to, you know, and you get to see how they live. And once you get to see how other people live, man, it's different. Like when I was in the Philippines, you know, they were trying to cater to us better than living for themselves. I mean, they would give us their best room and have 9 of them sleep in one room with a bowl of rice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's amazing.
And they were prostituting at 15. Yes, I mean like so what we do over here and what they do over there.
Too good.
People don't understand.
People don't get it.
They don't get it. It's like when I was in the desert, turning the light on. Turning the light on, it's natural for us,
That's
right?
a luxury.
Right, right
you
now,
can't do that.
you wake up in the morning, first thing we do, we check our phones, and when you out there, man, ain't no light but the sun.
Right.
You know, some people ain't got electricity, yo. It's
Some
crazy.
people ain't got running water.
Yo, it's bad, yo.
It's a different appreciation.
It really do. You get to appreciate life once you see somebody else go through it.
And staying on topic to that, you know, like my family's from Haiti, you know, and it's the same thing. Like, you know, when you have someone that comes from there, you hear about all the stories and stuff like that. But, you know, when we were traveling recently for Des the Bachelor, and the first person who called me was my mom, right? And she was like, oh, how's the flight? And I was telling her how, you know, we got delayed for an hour. Then we had to wait on the runway for another hour and 15 minutes.
That's such a big deal, right?
Gates, right?
Yeah.
She said, Ross, in Creole though, and it sounds a little bit better in Creole, but she was like, thank the God that, you know, you came home
and you came
and it was just that. Now you're here with your family. I can speak to you. Your daughter can see you. Yoli can see you. Just thank God because that was a blessing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the time that you spent on there. So like when I speak to her, she brings me back and and make me realize that everything that we have, we should appreciate.
Yeah, like when I was in Desert Storm, we caught my unit. We went out with on patrol, just 7 of us, and we caught 200 prisoners. And we was coming back with them, and some of them spoke English, so we was talking to them. We're like, yo, why are you guys fighting us? Why you guys want to fight? They're like, they don't have a choice. They said either they fight or Saddam Hussein kills their family.
Right.
I mean, over there, they don't have choices. So when we went there, they didn't want to fight, so they gave up.
Oh, absolutely.
They gave up because, as in the United States, if we catch a prisoner, we are guaranteed to give them food, water, and shelter and clothing. But if they catch us, it's no limits. Yeah, it's totally opposite. So, like I said, they was over there. They was dug in a month and a half before we even got there. Wow. And they didn't have any water, no food, no nothing. So they was happy to surrender because they knew we was gonna feed them. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. So that's how bad it is over there at times.
Wow.
Hey, y'all kids at Stanford High, y'all better tap in, man. Y'all gotta.
The whole, just Stanford High everywhere.
But I'm saying, they see him every day, and I guarantee you.
They don't have these kind of conversations.
They bullshitting.
Well, some of them do.
Some of them, yeah. But it's about that time.
Okay, then go ahead, let's go. Okay.
The first
one is, you still got asthma?
I do have asthma.
Okay,
I'm working on it, though.
Okay.
It's all about that diet, if you didn't know. You can hear it on the mic. Look.
All right, no wheezing.
No wheezing.
Okay.
So the first question I have for you, you have to pick one player on your team, one of these 2 players, basketball. Trev Thompson or Marlon Brown? Who you picking?
Whoa.
Trev Law all day.
Okay, I'm with you.
Trev Law. You know why? Trev got heart, yo. He backs down from no one.
Nobody.
Trev different, yeah.
Even Vlad, he didn't back down from Vlad. Yeah. Well, you about
Mo
to get
got in the way.
Well, you about to get your ass.
He was trying to kill Alex.
Yeah, he was. I'm glad I wasn't the only one noticing.
Vlad wasn't
Yo,
getting me. Vlad.
You were looking tough.
I'm gonna do
Vlad.
it side by side. We're gonna put Vlad numbers and your numbers, and y'all decide who would have won.
Vlad wasn't. He wasn't catching me. So someone like that, you gotta stick and move.
You got to, because you know he was
just
slow.
Like I got 2 hits on Vlad.
He was moving.
Yeah. Vlad ain't get one on me.
Because if he would have hit you, he would have killed you.
So
we got to bring Vlad on the show now.
Vlad not coming here.
Alex was day running away from
me. Yeah, never, without a doubt. Yo. He's working on his back pedal for football.
I thought he was playing DB. But yeah, I'll agree with you with Trev just based on being around him.
Yeah.
I'll never forget playoff game. We're playing. I forget where we were playing. There was some team up north in Connecticut. West Haven. Trev goes up for a layup, gets his joint smacked, so the ball's going out of bounds. He collects it, right? He grabs the ball. There's a dude in the front row go, you suck. That's why he pinches shit. Trev, as he's getting the ball, he says, watch this.
Yep.
Turn around, fade away, corner, bucket. And was like this to Buddy. After the game, dude came up to him like, yo, you nice, yo. Nice.
A lot of people don't know how many points he had at the end of that game.
Trev different.
He had 40 points at the end of that game.
40.
Wow.
He carried the team.
40.
Trev different,
I told you, he different. He's street hood basketball player.
Oh, yeah.
Trev
From the village.
Straight from the V, South Kill, never ran, never will.
He played freshman year.
Yeah, I'm saying he should have stuck with it.
But you can't do that when you got, when you out there.
Yeah.
When you got your rep, you got the rep.
All right, second question. If you can go back and give your 18-year-old self a piece of advice, one piece of advice, what would you tell the young Jimmie J?
Don't drink.
Okay.
It's not good for you. I drink now because I like it, and it's good. But I would tell him, don't drink. Just be the same person you always be. You're going to grow up, and everybody's going to love you. Mm-hmm. Plain and simple.
What's one common myth about being in the Marines that people just think it is, but it's not that. It's not how they think.
Today, everybody thinks you got to go to war. Everybody does not go to war in any service you do. So everybody think if you join the Marine Corps or the Army or the Navy, you're going to war. It's not true. It's all about what you want to do with your life. Now you can go to the service and get a college degree.
Right.
And they pay for it.
That's what my niece is doing in the Navy.
Yeah, so it's just different. So yeah, so the myth is that everybody thinks you're going to war if you join the service. It's not true.
What's your biggest fear?
Well, my biggest fear was getting fat, but I guess that's fucked up.
Damn.
It's not too late. We get you right.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna talk about
Going
it.
down to XenHouse.
We're gonna talk about it. No, but my biggest fear is that kids don't do what they're supposed to do in life. I mean, we see kids our age and my age passing away all the time.
Yeah.
Over what though?
Yeah.
You know, they're not taking life serious anymore.
Yeah.
They take it like, I'm here today, that's it. Well, what you supposed to say? Well, you know, today, but live it to the best, you know, respect everyone. The kids today don't respect no one. No one.
They don't even respect themselves.
Well,
That's where it starts.
Like you said earlier, it starts at home. We used to get ass whooping. Now they get what? Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, they get allowance no matter what they do.
Absolutely.
And new Jordans.
Oh my gosh, let's not talk about that.
We are.
That's real. Last question. This is one of the most important questions. When it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered?
As I am right now. I won't change nothing I did, yo. Like I said, I don't look for respect, you know, but it comes to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working with kids my entire life. And my whole thing is like, give. I don't expect nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody want my help or anything, I'm willing. You know, like I said, I'm just a giving person. You guys know me.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, Jimmie J this, Jimmie J that, whatever it is. You know, even Des, Jimmie J, could you give me a ride home? Des, you live right there, Des.
Probably like 30 yards from the school.
30 yards from the school.
I was getting right.
Cross the parking lot.
Yep.
Cross the parking
You
lot.
still dropped them off.
I would still drop him off because that's Des, but that's my defensive player, yo.
Yeah.
You know?
Lockdown.
asthma.
You
It's
see, you hear
asthma.
that, right?
Yo.
Ross said he had the best defense.
It's
It's
asthma.
me.
Nah.
It's your boy.
That guy.
No. Well, we told Alex to lock somebody down and he couldn't do it.
And they hit the shot.
And they hit the shot.
Beat us by one.
Yeah, they
We're
beat
not
us by
gonna talk
one. We
about
told
that.
Alex, don't let him
Offensive
shoot.
foul, yo.
Don't let him shoot the
Don't
ball.
let him shoot, Alex. What you do? You let him shoot.
Fadeaway corner. Game.
Bam.
He wasn't even that good. That was a lucky
Exactly. That's the point.
That was
We
bull-
knew who was getting the
That was
ball.
like when Ross played basketball, them bullshit shots. That's what that shot was.
Now we
Yeah.
back.
Well, we know Ross wasn't a basketball player.
know that.
We
and
knew
the
that.
crazy
though.
thing is, I still give Alex buckets.
It wasn't hard.
Oh my God.
You act like it was hard giving Alex buckets. yo.
Pierre said,
Jimmie J, now you know that's a lie.
Alex, come on, Alex.
That one time was the only time
Alex,
something
you
happened.
couldn't even make layups half the time.
Who?
You try to shoot that
I just
move.
missed the I missed that free throw.
You missed
I missed 2 in a row.
the air ball.
Airball the first one. Second one.
You airball a free throw?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
That's how the dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's how he beat us.
We were
I
up
was
by
hurt.
2.
You was hurt.
We
I was
up by
tired.
2,
Why you ain't come out the
and he
game
had
then?
2 foul shots.
Cuz, man, you're not supposed to tap out.
Airball the first one, missed the second. Then they got the last possession.
They got
hit
the
shot. So
rebound.
1 by 1.
Brought it down.
Alex, do not let him shoot.
But there was a timeout.
There was a timeout.
After he missed both free throws, timeout. So we're in the huddle. Alex, he's the best player. They're coming to him. Don't let him shoot a 3. We're up by 2. Don't let him shoot a 3. Alex, do you understand?
Yes.
You bet your
What happened, Alex?
Yo, that happens to everybody, yo.
Corner game.
That happens to the
shit
best of
hurt.
us, yo.
Yo, that hurt everybody, yo.
That one
Listen,
hurt.
you live and you learn, yo.
Yeah, we learned not to put you on nobody else.
Wow, that's crazy.
You learned, yo.
Yo, so Jimmie J, right? You've been a coach for how many years? 20
I've been
plus?
20 years at Stamford High. I've been coaching.
20 plus years.
I've been doing basketball ever since I was 18, working with kids.
Since 18.
Yes.
We ain't gonna tell them how old you are.
I'm 60. I ain't scared to say it.
In your opinion, because we had other basketball folks here, who is the best basketball player
Out of Stanford.
to come out of Stanford?
Wow. That's a hard one.
In your opinion, 'cause
Because
you've had a
There's a
lot.
Pick one.
There's a
Cause
lot of-
I've seen a lot.
Yeah, you've seen a lot.
Through Stanford
Like,
High,
you've
through
coached-
Trinity,
you've
through West
coached
Hill.
them.
Yes, I've seen
You gotta
a
pick. You gotta
lot.
pick one.
And there's no like particular, like there's no.
There's no criteria.
There's
No,
Whatever
no
you
criteria.
want,
Someone
whatever
that you think that stands out, that is a
dog.
Oh man.
Like,
well, you know, Y'all didn't see Kurt used to play basketball too.
I heard Kurt was.
Kurt was.
I heard Kurt was a good.
I'm just gonna go with it's got to be between Enoch Gaynor, who can shoot the lights out of anything,
Enoch, I remember.
and Ernie Cobb.
Ooh, we talked about Ernie Cobb.
But you see, Ernie had a work ethic that was different than anybody I ever seen. I used to look up my window in the wintertime. He had shoveled off the court so he can practice in the wintertime.
Wow.
Ernie used to play rush with us, 21, that kids don't play.
They don't play that no
know
more.
what rush
Yeah, they don't
know.
He used to play with a weight jacket on and
wow.
beat us. And we used to play for push-ups. The lowest 5 had to do 25 push-ups.
Aye.
So
That was everybody. And that was about 9 people playing.
Wow.
So what? Ernie Cobb went to where'd he go for college?
Ernie went to Boston.
He went to BC.
Yeah, and he tried out for the Nets and everything else. You know, then there was a book out about him in a book when they so-called point shaving scandal that went down.
Yeah.
You know, he was with the Nets. He bust everybody ass playing with the Nets.
Ernie used to come back and beat
that
everybody.
They had him practice.
That's right. Yeah.
Man, he was 40 something at the time.
Something bullying dude.
Yes.
Our ass.
That's
though.
right.
Moving up and down the court like it's nothing too.
But you want to know why he left? He said he couldn't take it because you know what? The kids aren't up to where they
Oh,
should
so he
be.
stopped doing. Y'all,
Yeah, he
y'all
stopped.
continued to do that.
Yeah.
After us.
Yeah, but he stopped because he said, these kids don't have heart.
Yeah.
They don't have heart today.
They were shut down
Yes.
after he whooped their ass.
Busting
And
their
like,
ass.
That's it.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
No one will come in and be like, I'm going to get him this year.
Only one I saw him go up against that never back down was Trav.
Of course.
Trev said, no,
Nah,
you
Trev-
elbow me, I elbow you. And that's how it was. I mean, like I said, I played with all these guys. When I was coming up, my thing was trying to get to the next level. You know, I always tell myself, I'm never going to be a damn college basketball player. But, you know, I know I can play good enough to hang with everybody else at Scousy, Cummings, Norwalk, and all those other guys, you know? But that was it, though. And that's how I am. You know? I just want to play, have fun. These kids don't play no more.
Yeah.
It's about the love of the game. You guys love what you guys do. You guys love basketball. You love track, you know, and you love football.
We love competition.
Well, that part there, yo. And that's what it's all about. You guys made it easy for me, honestly. As a coach, you guys made it
enjoyable.
easy. Yeah, because you know what? Look, we have fun. We talk trash to each other, you know. Daz, you okay? I just need my asthma pump.
Give me my pump, please, and thank you.
I'll be like, Mo, Daz need to come out. Nah, he good.
Mo trying to kill me. We got to talk
More
about
different. Yeah.
Mo still owe me some pizzas. We ain't going to talk
That's right
about
for the
that.
charges?
The charges, boy.
That was all talk.
No, that was pretty good.
He paid me back for 2 of them, but I had like 4. I had 4 missing, yo.
Yo, Trev used to take 5 charges a game. He said he don't want pizza, he want money.
Hey, give him what the $5-10 bucks.
Hey, he ain't never been.
No, that's $5 a charge.
$5 per
$5
charge.
a
So that's $25.
Yeah.
So
He ain't never been stupid.
nah,
That's why Mo said pizza. 'Cause we used to always come in with the fries before practice.
Right to John's Pizza and get that.
Before we
pizza.
had to do our
that's what it
50
was,
to
though.
100 free throws before
I
practice.
was coaching AAU for a while, and you know, if one mess up, it's a team effort.
Right.
So I was coaching AAU.
Right now.
I was coaching AAU, and one guy couldn't do it, so everybody had to get on the line and run. I said,
Everybody.
so this kid went home and told his mother, and his mother came back and told the guy who I was working with that, yo, why do my child got to run when somebody else is messing up? I said, no, what? I can't do AAU. I quit right there on the spot.
It's done.
And
We do that now. One person mess up, everybody mess up.
because it's a team. You're only as good as the weakest.
If you're in a group setting, it's not a one-on-one.
it can't be.
It's
Yeah.
a full team effort.
We used to be on that line.
What?
I remember one basketball practice. I remember, I think Marlon threw an alley to Kenny Fersner and just completely missed it.
Yep.
Everybody on the line.
Everybody.
I'm like, I wasn't even in. I'm on the bench. Everybody on the line. We running.
Yeah, but that's
that's
a
how
Up
it
team
and
was.
down
effort.
that court.
Yo, hey, all it does is make you stronger, right?
Hated that fucking.
We here.
D, sprint down. D.
Oh, Alex, hold on.
Dudes ain't play basketball, so they don't know.
No.
Talking about organized, talking about
That joint sounded crazy. Yo, you sound right.
Hey.
Can't do nothing, y'all.
Hey,
On
yo.
that note,
That
Jimmie
joint
J,
was crazy.
we want to thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for honestly, thank you guys for letting me come out here and speak to you guys, man.
Thank you for being such an inspiration.
Like I said,
to all
man,
of us.
anytime you guys, man, you know that, just call me up, man. Whatever you guys need or want at the school, y'all know me. I'm only a call away, man.
That's it.
But I do got to say this, though. I need to get my fat ass in here working out
Let's
with you
go.
guys, man.
Stop playing.
Jay,
And look, I don't want no black people discount. First thing black people say, can I get a discount? I don't want no black people.
That's a fact.
I don't
a
want a
fact.
black people discount. I want Jimmie J discount.
That's a fact.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm over here with something.
That's it first, and it's gonna be a last. Is Jimmie J the only one that's gonna get
That's
that?
it.
Well, I want y'all to know I took some water, then you put $2 in there.
That's fine.
crazy.
It's on the house.
He's stealing now?
No, it was stealing.
He
I
tell
told you, so it's not stealing.
Well, you stole that first.
I did, because I was waiting.
We made everybody wait.
But thank you guys for inviting me, though, anytime.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
It's a blessing, man. What you guys doing is great for the community and great for everybody else to see that you guys are not only jocks. You know, you guys are more than that. You know,
Appreciate that.
except for you, thick ass neck.
Hey.
Whoa. You see why I said that was crazy before?
Edward, that was
XenHouse. XenHouse. XenHouse.